What's going on, guys? Coach Andrew here with Coach Kaylee, and today we've got 3 exercises to bulletproof your lower back. What's going on, guys? So if you are somebody who is experiencing some lower back pain, there's a couple of reasons why. It's probably weak core, weak glutes, or tight hips. So we sit too much throughout the day, especially now more than ever. We're sitting at our desks, and it's causing a lot of lower back pain. That's one of the things that we see with quite a few of our members here. So we've got our 3-step process to kind of bulletproofing your lower back. So we're gonna start backwards, and we're gonna start with our hip flexors first. So what people don't realize is that your hip flexors actually originate in your lower back, and they kind of come through your belly and attach to your legs. So when we're in that flexed hip position, seated all the time, those hip flexors get short. So we want to kind of lengthen them back out to help improve some of that flexibility. And then number 2, right, sitting, we're not using our core enough, so it gets weak, and same with our glutes. So we're going to start with a hip flexor stretch. So a super simple one that you can do at home, right? You're on one knee, so like Coach Kaylee's here, and all you're going to do is you're just going to rock forward, okay? So by doing that, we're getting a good stretch in those hip flexors right here. So what you'll notice with Coach Kaylee is her back is nice and flat when she's doing this, and she's actually kind of squeezing her butt cheek, her right butt cheek, to push her hip forward. What you're not seeing is her getting a big arc in her lower back. So we don't want the motion happening at that lower back. We want the motion happening from our hip, okay? So this is a great exercise, 5 to 10 reps on each side. You could do in between work calls, right, to kind of help loosen up those hips. Second exercise is what we call a dead bug. So this is a staple for us here at Prodigy, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you on the floor, right? Back is flat to the ground, right? We all kind of have this natural curve in our back, and what we wanna do is we wanna get rid of that. So think about pushing your belly button into the ground. So we're gonna start with just moving your legs, okay? So Coach Kaylee's gonna slowly lower out her legs one at a time, all right? And while she's doing that, she's really focusing on keeping that back flat to the ground. We don't want that back to come off the ground. As you get more advanced with it, you can straighten out those legs. But if you're struggling keeping your back on the ground, the one thing you can do is really focus on just keeping your heels closer to your butt, all right? The second thing, and the next kind of thing that we want to do, is kind of add in some arms, right? So this is a good variation that we like to do to really kind of challenge that core, kind of take points away from your midline to really help challenge that core, all right? So if you're struggling, there's some coordination to this. If you're struggling with that, don't worry about the arms, just focus on the legs, all right? Similar to that hip flexor stretch, 5 to 10 reps on each one, okay? Last exercise is a glute activation exercise. We sit all day, those glutes start to get a little inactive and weak. So a glute bridge, super simple, right? All Coach Kaylee's gonna do is push her heels into the floor to bring her butt up, right? So we wanna make sure that you're feeling this in your glutes and your hamstrings, okay? If you're feeling this in your lower back, you're probably extending through that lower back, and we don't want that. We want the extension to come through your hips, all right? So 5 to 10 hip flexor stretches, 5 to 10 dead bugs, and then about 10 glute bridges. Every time you get the opportunity, we'll get rid of that back pain, all right? So if you are a busy adult, if you're looking to lose weight, get stronger, have more energy, maybe you have a little lower back pain that you're trying to get rid of, we would absolutely love to help. All you gotta do is click on the link in our comments section below, and it's a 2-week free trial. We'll take care of it from there, all right? Hope to see you guys soon.